Okay. Just like you said, don't count out the Raiders. You can't count out Big Ben. However, this is one of the larger bias plus scores of the weekend, if not the largest. Yes, it is the largest bias plus score, 10.1. Favors those Kansas City Chiefs. But you don't trust the Chiefs here. Look at that big bias favoring the Chiefs, and you don't trust the Chiefs. How much
Man,
do you not trust the Chiefs?
I don't trust the Chiefs defense. That's what I don't trust. And didn't these two teams play earlier in the season? I'm sure they did. And I think, yeah, check that for me, because if I'm not mistaken, the Chiefs handled the Steelers pretty well. But I want to make sure that, so yeah, while you're checking that, I will say this. The Steelers offense is built to beat the Chiefs, if you ask me. Okay? They got a nice power running game. They got a bell cow run back in Najee Harris, who doesn't get hurt and doesn't get tired. Okay? He runs inside well, he runs outside well, and he can catch the ball. That alone is a problem for the Chiefs defense. On top of that, the wide receiver core is a nice one. Deontay Johnson, although he sometimes has lapses in concentration and does drop the ball, but he's a pretty dynamic receiver. Claypool's a dynamic receiver. And the tight end, Freiermuth from Penn State, has made a name for himself in his rookie year. So the Pittsburgh offense, although it runs through Ben, they got lots and lots of weapons, and they can come at you in all different ways. That's a problem for the Kansas City defense. So the only thing we have to worry about for Pittsburgh offensively is which Big Ben are we going to get? Is he going to have some life in his arm? So if he's got life in his arm, they're going to be all right.
The Chiefs beat the Steelers 36-10.
That's what I thought. Yes. That was a bad game. And after that game, I probably said, Ben is done. His arm is shot. Hopefully this is his last year. I probably said something along those lines. But since then, they've modified the game plan a little bit. And I don't know what to say. I was impressed with Pittsburgh the last couple of weeks. And I think they're going to be a formidable opponent. That being said, I'm still going to take Kansas City. I think that Kelsey and Hill and Mahomes. No, you know what? No.
You cracking me up here, buddy.
No. First of all, you know I can't go with the bias on every game. I'm taking Pittsburgh. I'm taking Pittsburgh. All that stuff I just said, I'm taking Pittsburgh. I think the Chiefs are going to stumble. I think the Pittsburgh defense, if they're flying around and they're confident and they play some version of a cover two, get in it, get out it, give me a little man, give me mostly zone, double this side. They're going to have to be very diverse. They're going to have to show a lot of different defenses. Excuse me, or a lot of different sets. If they can show enough different sets to keep Mahomes on his toes and get him running around and breaking loose from the pocket, which we know can be a problem for him, they can win this game. I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is Big Ben's last hurrah, man. This is it.
Wait a minute. Which Big Ben are you talking about? Roethlisberger or Dickerson? The last hurrah part. Ben.
This is far from my last hurrah.
So Vegas has Kansas City 12.5-point favorites.
Oh my God.
But
Pittsburgh at all.
In terms of offense, it looks like that the Steelers they run a higher percentage of pass plays than Kansas City does. That is an interesting stat. And I remember, like I said, you said they can come at you a lot of different ways. Well, they have a lot of different talent that they can come at you with. So often, the only way they come at you is they line them 5 wide and run them straight and turn around real fast. So Ben can throw that ball in 2 seconds. That's the game that they've been playing. So
pretty much, but you know, these guys are very skilled. They are most of them have really good speed. Any one of them can break a long run if you miss a tackle. So those little slants and hooks and those comebacks on the sideline and those curls up in the middle of the field between the hashes, they're all dangerous. And then they send Freiermuth down the seam. They have the formula.
Well, it's interesting that you talked about Ben's ability to throw the long ball. I think I was defending his ability to throw the long ball early on when people were saying, that he couldn't. To me, it didn't seem to be so much a thing of arm strength as more as accuracy. I didn't see him completing. I saw him throwing a lot of them, but I didn't see him completing as many, Now he don't have Antonio Brown running them down anymore, so that's a question of, his connection with his receiver on some of those deep passes, or maybe just the fact that since they're 5 wide, he's just one-on-one in this tighter coverage, and you got to win. The receiver just has to win in those situations. But they are better than Kansas City in terms of protecting in the red zone. They're only giving up scoring 50% of the time, whereas Kansas City is giving it up 57%. So,
okay,
10-point favoring the Chiefs. You're going to go against the bias. You're going to go with the Steelers.
Yes.
All righty.